I lived a life for 4 years. This is something I've never told anyone, even my friends from high school. I've never told them this till today. When I was growing up, for me, it has always been me, my mom, and my brother, and maybe sometimes my extended family, my aunts, my uncles, my grandfather. So when I was in lower primary in school, mkiulizwa zile vitu za kujaza form, who has been raised by who is from a single parent family, I was so confident. Nilikuwa tu mimi, because for me it was normal. There was nothing amiss. This changed when I joined boarding school, because now uko na watu day and night. You tell them you don't have a dad and they will start treating you in a different way, because mkiwa pale dom mnapiga stories nini. How people relate to you with you is very different with how they relate with each other. Wanaanza kukutreat na like sometimes pity, sometimes they feel like they associate all your weaknesses with you not having a dad. You can't afford this because you don't have a dad. You're not performing well in class because you don't have a dad. You're a noisemaker because you don't have a dad. You're not engaging in this argument because you don't have a dad. You can't answer a question in class because you don't have a dad. Maybe they didn't mean it that way, but for me, I wasn't in a interpretive or in my mind. It started sinking into me. There was something amiss in my family. And I remember there was this instance once when I joined boarding school in class 5. I got into an argument with my decker mates. You know how like you had rooms or a dormitory and you have double deckers, so that I used to sleep on top, and there was this girl sleeping under me, and so I brought in guests. You know what, watu wanakuja kukutembelea room mushene hivi. So she was not happy about it, and she started yelling. When my guest left, she started yelling at me, and I was just quiet because I'm one of those people, like sometimes when we argue na nyamaza tu ongea. Nikaingia bed na mimi nikajifunika, nikamwambia we endelea tu kuteta. So I've covered myself, and all of a sudden that girl just grabbed my blanket and was like, sasa hautaongea juu hauna baba. I wondered how this, me not engaging in an argument and me not having a dad, zilikuwa zinaingianaje, as in what is the relationship. And this wasn't the first time, because I remember again when I was in class 7, mwalimu tu hakuwa ananipenda. I know I wasn't the brightest student, but umeiona tu mwalimu damu zenyu ni maji na mafuta, hamuingiani. So vile mlikuwa mnaulizwa swali like you answer this, when it came to my turn I couldn't answer the question. I didn't know. And so vile sikujibu, that teacher went like, and the way your mom struggles and you just can't answer this question. And to me that interpreted like sijaisikia mtu like akona baba na mama ambiwa, hey, and the way your parents struggle and you can't answer this question. Just because I'm raised by my mom alone and she's doing her level best to raise me, you use it against me not knowing something in class. Like I've never understood how people engage some things with you not having a dad. So when things went like that and I felt like I was being discriminated because of not having a dad, unconsciously I made a decision that, when I'm done with primary, I'm done with this. So when I went to high school, I lived a life for 4 years. So I made up stories, not really making up stories. My dad is alive, very much alive, and he would come as a kid and take us out once in a while. He bought me my bicycle, bought me a dress, like one or two things. And so I'll retell these stories from my childhood. Sai niko high school, like during the holidays nitakwa my dad came over, unajua anakuanga majuu, because I told them my dad is abroad. Ndio it makes sense asipo come visiting. I didn't make a deliberate decision that nitaingia high school nidanganye watu. I just found myself doing it. And even when people would ask me, mbona budako akujangi, he's abroad, he's very busy, like job yake ni tight, haiwezi make time ya kukam. But tukienda holiday, tukirudi watu wakiongea kuhusu babuda zao na insert ka story kangu hapo, ndio pia mimi nionekane at least he's somewhere, because I didn't want to go through the same thing I had gone through in primary school. I didn't want people to associate my weaknesses, me not performing, not doing this, like all my weaknesses, vitu sifanyi poa na mimi kutokwa na diet. I wanted people to see me at my full potential. Like mimi ni mimi, nionekane ka watu wengine, nisionekane nika there's something I don't have in life. So when I finished high school, I think sahi umeoutgrow vitu zingine, umekubali maisha yako vile iko, watu waseme vile watasema, you don't care, you are a grown up now. So I stopped, I didn't lie anymore. When I joined university, But now sijaiambia mabeshte wangu, kumbuka sijaiambia mabeshte wangu kutoka high school ati sinanga buda. Them they know my dad is abroad. And then I invite them over for my brother's wedding, which was in 2015. So they come and, you know, si harusi kuna kuanga na baba, mama, like a normal wedding. And I think they picked it up. So when I went to say hi to them, mushene hapa pale, one of them asked me, Sharon, mbona sijaona baba, ama babako ako wapi, something in that line. And I was like, well, he couldn't make it. I just gave them an answer that didn't make sense. But deep down my heart was like, because now cover yangu inakuwa blown up. As in, I've carried this burden for such a long time, because for 4 years living a lie, and you are in contact with these people and you're not able to tell them the truth. Not because I am ashamed of where I come from, but sasa utendaji waambie wase ati unajua bedhe niliwadanganya tukiwa high school hivi na hivi, like it doesn't make sense. But now watajua through this video. So guys, yeah, niliwadanganya, kuleni. I always feel bad about me living a lie for 4 years. The main reason why I decided, you know what, I won't lie to people anymore was because I was done living with fear. You are not even comfortable inviting people to your home. You're not comfortable talking about some things in your life. And I just want to be real. I just want to live my life to the fullest. So I was just done. I was like, you know what, this is my life. I need to accept that this is my, watu watanitreat, that's their problem. It's how I treat myself and how I've embraced myself so far that matters in life. My mom made sure that I had male, like, you know, like there's a male figure in my life. I feel like my family has done everything they can to provide for me and make sure niko place nafaa kuwa in life. So hapo pengine nijisukume without thinking ati, oh, if I had this would have been. This is what I have now, and I have to live by what I have, not by what would have been. I'd love to know, if you're from a single parent family, how did people treat you when you told them, oh, I've been brought up by my mom alone or my dad alone? How did people treat you? And if you're out there and someone told you they have been raised by a single parent, how did you treat them? So yeah, that was my story. If you like this story or tumelewana kiplani, you can like, share or subscribe to the channel.